the boom operator. I know that's not, I mean, the person that holds the boom, I did that. I was an assistant action choreographer. I was an AD. I even, pushed a dolly. I mean, I did various jobs because I want to. When I stepped away from acting and went to film school, I was so fascinated with all the different departments. So when I graduated, I was able to do that. It opened my perspective up. Before, when I walk on set, I only see my fellow actors, I only see the directors and the producer, but now when I walk on set, I see everybody. I see the production assistants. That's why I wanted to thank them today. They are the unsung heroes of our movies. They're always the first to show up and the last to leave. They get the least pay, but yet they're always so passionate when they're on set, and they work so hard, and I'm so grateful to them. So I think that's what's so nice this time around, is that I'm looking through all of this from a new perspective now, and I love it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Wanda Sykes. I'm always a fan of a comedian that can turn a stand-up career, a seemingly innocent stand-up career, into something more. I mean, I think stand-up is like the root of a lot of extreme, like, you can do so much storytelling, but a lot of people are just doing stand-up and it looks like they're just up there, running through a set, but in that is so many stories. And I think Wanda has been really great at extrapolating these stories, also because she's one of the first queer, icons to be out and in those spaces. I think that she just broke a barrier very early on, especially as a Black queer woman. I think she was incredible. I think for other women comedians, I mean, one of them presented me this award, Molly Shannon. I mean, a sweetheart. I talked to her on the plane on the way back from New York one time, and we talked about things just like this. So sometimes they really help me to see things that I cannot yet. Amy Poehler has been an incredibly supportive force in my life lately, which I really, really appreciate. Just saying things that will happen when I'm a little bit, it won't. She's very no, it will. And I appreciate all that kind of support. I mean, I feel like all the other ones I've said a lot, Issa, I don't know, I'm blanking, but all of them. Even the problematic ones still help us open a door, you know what I mean? It's true. I mean, people live their lives and change and everything, but there have been so many women that have kind of led the way.
The scene with Stephanie Hsu and Michelle Yeoh confronting each other at the end was really the whole film built up to that. So if that didn't work, then I failed. But luckily, Michelle and Stephanie did such an incredible job. I mean, the raw footage was incredibly moving. We were all in tears as we watched it the day it came in. So that was the scene that it kept me up at night. Yeah.
I think my frame is not so much about when white people choose which minoritized group each year is their favorite. I think that we need to think about sustained change as opposed to focusing on who's let in when. That's my answer. Very excited though for the people who got a platform this year. The Oscars are not my center. However, because of this career path, it's kind of forced on us as a barometer of excellence, but it's not my center.
Yeah, it's very surreal. I think the most surreal part of this process is just that the reach of the film has been much wider than I ever anticipated it being, and I've heard people's responses from so many different places, and people who have found themselves or their family in the film. It's been really special to see it connect in that way. I'm interested in a film as feeling, and I think that regardless of the context that people bring into the cinema, it's the feeling that they're connecting with at the end.
Naming shots. With your phone? Woo!